So, Akon says the rich and famous have it harder than poor people. Before we get into it, like, share, subscribe to this channel, leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to keep bringing y'all this hot shit, this real perspective. And y'all leave a comment and tell me how y'all feel about what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't always got to agree with me. You feel me? This is a platform for dialogue and sharing our opinions, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because I have an opinion, that don't mean I'm right. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm just sharing giving y'all my opinion on these topics and subjects. You feel me? And giving y'all a different way to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Your opinion might be aligned with mine, yours might not. But leave a comment, let me know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe, because once you subscribe, you know what I'm saying, we can go live. And once we go live, you know what I'm saying, we can really, you know what I'm saying, get more y'all to tell me how y'all feel about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I like to talk. I'm telling y'all, we talk about all kind of shit. You feel me? But back to this motherfucker Akon. I'm tired of this shit. Akon, after this one here, you motherfucking cancel. I'm canceling you my motherfucking self. You feel me? I know you're doing good things over there. I know you're building the city with your name on it. I feel you on that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about I'm canceling you from the hip-hop community. You know what I'm saying? From the hip-hop community, from the impoverished, from speaking for the impoverished, I'm canceling you myself. This man just went and said that poor people have it easier. Oh, let me get him right. He said that rich and famous have it harder than poor people. But let me tell you something. And then he went on to say that rich people commit suicide and all that. Man, do you know how many poor people commit suicide? Do you know how many poor? Let me tell you something. What he missing is listen, yes, rich people do commit suicide, but them be the people that was born rich. You feel me? Them be the people that was born rich and ain't know nothing but being rich. If you came from the bottom and then you get rich and then you lose it all, you ain't gonna commit suicide. You know why? Because you came from the bottom. You know how to bounce back. You know how to bounce back. He talking about them rich people that had generational wealth. He talking about the ones that I hate to say it, but we really don't give a damn about. Because they're the ones that probably got their wealth off the backs of the minorities. You feel me? Off slavery. You know what I'm saying? That was that money that just been matriculating down for generations and generations and generations. He talking about them type of wealthy rich people. But the people that came from nothing, man, they is not finna kill themselves if they get rich and lose it all. No, because they know how to bounce back. You know how many times I done been up and I done been down? You feel what I'm saying? And we bounce back. See, he has totally forgotten where he has come from. Because if he remember where he came from, he wouldn't know that. See, I know that. You know what I'm saying? I know about sugar water. I know about mayonnaise sandwiches. You feel what I'm saying? I know about Spam. You know what I'm talking about? I know about that powder milk that came from the government that you had to put water in that really was like thin as hell that we didn't want to eat. I know about the motherfucking Kicks and King Vitamins, the motherfucking Total. You feel what I'm saying? Them motherfucking cereals that ain't have no sugar that you had to eat. You know what I'm talking about? I know about going to get that government cheese in the block standing in the line. You feel what I'm saying? Or that peanut butter that came in the jar, in the can that you had to get the goddamn can open that came from the government. Or them food stamps. I'm talking about the book of food stamps, the paper ones. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't talking about this card shit we got now. I'm talking about the book of food stamps. When we used to go to Winn-Dixie, used to get the stamps and you have to fill up the stamps and get the discounts. Come on, man, I go back. You know what I'm saying? So I know how people who are poor feel and think. I think I'm more connected because Akon's showing us that he's disconnected. He's disconnected with the streets, man. You already done put 6ix9ine on I'm locked up. You know what I'm saying? You done already let did hip-hop blasphemy, street blasphemy. You know what I'm saying? Traitor. That was a traitor move. The song is about streets and upholding a certain code, and you had Styles P on there, and then you gonna turn around and put the first open snitch in hip hop on it. I don't got no problem with 6ix9ine. I'm just saying what you did, Akon. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing beef for 6ix9ine. I'm talking about what you did. We talk about Akon here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no video talking bad about 6ix9ine. Because I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't on that. we already done beat that horse with a stick. I ain't trying to beat that horse with a stick. I'm talking about Akon who doing this, destroying the image that he built right in front of our eyes, man. This man say it's harder for someone who's rich and famous than somebody who's poor. It is more poor people in the world. It is more poor people in the world than rich people, which means more people have it harder. Those poor people have it harder than the rich people because there's more of them. Law averages say what your statement is just not true. You feel me? Like that, and even if you, let me say something, even if you felt like that, Akon, the disrespectful part is for you to say that knowing that it's even one poor person in the world. Because you know how, if you from the hood, you know how I feel to be poor, you know how I feel not to have anything. Do you know how bad that is? I heard you said yourself, rich people is killing themselves because they become poor. Right. So just imagine all the poor people that's killing themselves just because they're poor. They might not be killing themselves with a bullet in the head. They might be killing themselves with drugs or repetitive bad habits and behaviors, not taking care of themselves. If you're rich, you can take care of yourself better. You don't see how your teeth fall straight, Akon. When you first came out, your teeth weren't straight like that. Those look like veneers. That was a luxury afforded to you because you have money. You ever seen Extreme Makeover? How those people fix their noses and fix their teeth, and those people look better. A lot of them look better, can take better care of themselves. Those are things that money can afford. You may die due to the area that you live in, but if you had enough money, you can move to Calabasas. Well, ain't nobody getting shot in no drive-bys in Calabasas. That's the life that money could afford you. Money don't make you happy. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying money does afford you things that can lead to you having a better life and being happy in certain times or more often than being depressed because of your situation. You feel me? If you poor, know what I'm saying, and you really don't want to be poor, you probably in a state of depression all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then after a while, you get to the point where you know, hey, you find some kind of solace because you know that you realize that you make your happiness in your head. See, poor people realize this. We realize that you make your own happiness. You feel me? So when we get something, we gonna be happy. We gonna take advantage of the little opportunities and little things, and we gonna appreciate the little things that God give us. That's where a poor person or the person that's less fortunate derive their joy from, because they know that if they don't, they'll never be happy, because chasing that carrot all their life, trying to get rich is really a never-ending saga, a never-ending story. So a poor person realized early to enjoy the journey, enjoy every day, enjoy reading a book, enjoy the time with their family, enjoy the time with their children, enjoy talking to their grandmama, their granddad, enjoy the time with their spouse. That's what poor people realize. So when you take a poor person and they get rich, it's just a cherry on top of them. So I disagree with you, Akon, that rich and famous people have it harder than poor people. Poor people have it harder. You feel what I'm saying? The rich and famous people you talking about is the rich and famous people that never were poor. They never experienced that. Poor people are better, well-rounded than rich and famous people. If you take a poor person, you make him rich, he will not kill himself if he becomes poor again. He'll just bounce back. But if you take a rich person that's never been poor and you make him poor, he may have a nervous breakdown because he doesn't know how to come from the bottom, how to turn nothing into something, and how to deal with that mentally.